Welcome to GinJoe Show. As always, I hold the claim to my name, which is GinJoe, with over 300 gin reviews from every corner of the world. If you are not subscribed to my channel, please do it now. I'd love to bring back gin into the limelight again, as it has been throughout our history. Tonight we're staying in state, reviewing 2nd Street Gin in Fernandina Beach, Florida. But right now, sing along to Ginjoe's theme song. There's only 2 words, and they are
1, 2, 3, 4.
GinJoe. The French, English, and Spanish all maintain a presence on Amelia Island at various times during the 16th, 17th, and 18th centuries. The Spanish established Fernandia, the town of Fernandina, which was about a mile from the present city. It was named in honor of King Ferdinand VII of Spain.
King Ferdinand VII, born October 1784, died September 1833, the King of Spain during the early 19th century. He reigned briefly in 1808 until his death in 1833. He was known to his supporters as El Deseado, the Desired, and to his detractors as El Rey Felon, the felon/criminal king. Also, a man who is working, living, and reviewing gins from around the world simply calls him Bastard.
Fernandina has the distinction of being the last Spanish city platted in the Western Hemisphere in 1811. Trying to find information for 2nd Street Gin honestly is impossible. Of course, I sent out emails to marlinbarrel.com about a month ago and I haven't received anything back. So what I know is we are coming in at 43%. Our base spirit is sugarcane. You know my stance on sugarcane based gins. As long as it's not burnt, I'm in. On the bottle, 2nd Street Gin. Our bond is that of the search for our best. Marlin and Barrel was established to celebrate the human spirit, to promote it and revel in the search for the best of us all. In this bottle, you'll find our spirit. It was handcrafted as a labor of love and made for the purpose of expressing our spirit, and with the hope that it helps you find yours. There's a little decorative motif of houses here on the label.
Joe found this.
I don't know where the houses are from or what time period even. I know this is batch number 058, and you gotta love the government warning being as big and loud as it could be right here, almost the same as the information, which is pretty much just nonsense. Now, I don't usually use information I get from Total Wine because a lot of the times it's not the information I find out there on other sites, but having little to no information, I'm gonna use it, and it is a classic small batch pot distilled botanical gin with a rich balance of root-based and citrus gin notes, not tied to a traditional practice of juniper forward flavor. This gin is a refreshing change of pace. What? Smooth, refreshing, and middle with a light clean finish. And then they list the botanicals as being juniper and lemon. I'm trying not to let the lack of information disappoint me because it all comes down to the taste, right? Also, the price, which is $30, you can find it at Total Wine. Discover your spirit here. Just not on their website though, because all I could find, their website, marlinbarrel.com, goes directly to Facebook. Let's pop it open and see what I can detect. All right, this guy, look at this. Now, it is sugarcane based, so I'm going to assume, I'm not looking at it yet, I'm going to assume there's going to be very, very tiny little beads around for the legs to form. Oh, and look, there it is. After doing 320 plus gin reviews, different gins, yeah, I definitely can tell how base spirits look on the legs alone. I always think that's pretty cool because it's something I didn't think would happen ever, but you know, like, why would it? But it's good to be right. All right, let's give it a sniffer and see what we got. It's very nice on the nose. First thing first, it's not burnt. Yay! I love sugarcane based gins if they're not burnt, obviously, and this one is not. You can tell right away. There's definite citrus up there. There is juniper, like they're saying on the little bio, but the juniper is a second fiddle to the citrus. You could smell that right away. There are other notes going on. I would assume coriander, maybe cardamom. You know, even orris root. Time for the true test of the Ginjoe. Salud, huh? Wow. 43% fire, but in a good way. Rolling and swirling and twirling down. The botanicals are definitely shining in this. I do taste juniper, of course. I do taste lemon, citrus, it's in there. But there is this little peppery note on the end. And I would say either Angelica or Orris or both are one of the botanicals in this. This is not bad. This is not a bad gin. Right away I can tell it's going to be good in a mixed drinks, which we're going to do. But I'm glad it's not like, you know, a dud after not really finding that much out. It's actually really nice. A good traveler. And it's just calming and delicious. So, speaking of those cocktails.
Finally he left. It's Pinky's time to shine. Now let's all sing the Pinky Brokerton song. Pinky!
Good evening, and welcome to Ginjoes, a cocktail corner. Tonight we are going to be making one of my all-time favorite mixed drinks ever, the G&T, the Ginjoe way, and it begins now. And with all that, we have ourselves Ginjoes G&T with 2nd Street Gin from Fernandina Beach. Salud. Very, very refreshing. The first thing comes to mind. The citrus notes that I have added are definitely amplifying the citrus and the botanical. gin itself, though, the sugarcane base, it gives a little bit of sweetness on the the end, which kind of lasts throughout the sip. When I took that first sip, it was the sweetness, in the back, and immediately after the second, it came back. And then as it went on, it was on the tail end again. Yeah, this is a very nice gin. I just wish there was a little bit more information on it out there. It would be great. I mean, they really should have the GinJoe, review their gin and put it on the website, if they had a website. Again, delicious.
Subscribers, I need your help. Pinky plays too many mind games. GinJoe never questions her. I don't think he even sees me. Ciao.
Get back here.
This is to all my martini fans out there. Well, here we go with a beautiful second street gin martini. Extra dry. Salute. Unfortunately, the gin, the vermouth, the brine, and the bitters it doesn't marry well. It's too sweet. Now, the sweetness on the gin itself is lending a lot, and you would think with the dry vermouth that it wouldn't as much, but unfortunately, let's see, one more test. Yeah, no. For a gin and tonic, yes, this is the way this gin was meant to be enjoyed. I could also see it in a bee's knees, I could see it in an aviation, I can see it, I wouldn't say the last word, and maybe a Negroni. It might do well in Negroni. Until then, I'll just be sipping on these G&Ts, because, like I said before, this is definitely the application you want. Yeah, man, I still had the taste of the martini, but this just took that away and replaced it with deliciousness. From me to you, and to you to me, and everyone else here in the States, from sea to shining sea, thank you so much. Coming on back to my show, my channel, GinJoe Show, and enjoying a few cocktails, a little history and whatnot. Oh, and if you guys are here one by one, or everyone, I would definitely hold this glass high and toast to all my friends, all my subscribers, all the love and joy I get editing these videos. So if you are not subscribed, I would ask you now, please, to hit that button for me. I really do want to bring gin back into the limelight, make it as big as we can. Until the next review, I will say thank you, and really hoping I don't run into Pinky again, and for a while anyway. Cheers, a salute, you bastards. Ciao. Yeah, I need leave this downstairs.
Hey Joe, what's cooking?
Oh, what are you doing here?
We need more gin, Beefeater.
Are you serious?
Why do you constantly question my sincerity?
Look, I told you, I don't need any of your advice.
You still don't get it, do you? I own you. How? You never know when or where I will fly by. Ha ha ha. Don't forget the Beefeater, chum.
I think I need a little medication.